All right. Good morning, everybody. And that's for those who are probably watching this live and you are awake at this time of the day or yeah, this time of the morning. So I'm doing some work, trying to put some notes together for a course that I've been recording for a while now. It's called the Beyond the Course program. So I have two main courses that I'm releasing this last part of the year 2023. One of them is Beyond the Course program. And this is practically where I get to teach people how to make more money for the skills that they have, how to get more for what they currently have. And it's a pretty beautiful concept. And I decided to go, very deep into this particular line of thought so that anyone who's able to access the training not only just get motivated, but they have actionable steps they can take on their products, on their services, on their businesses, and be able to do much more with it. So the core concept of the program is make more with what you have. So if you have a particular skill and you're being paid, say, $100 for that particular skill, what can you do to start earning $1,000, $5,000 for the same skill? All right. So, and I realize that a lot of times we are undervalued because of the market we are dealing in. And the more we realize this, or the faster we realize this, the faster we can do something about it and be able to create that profitable mix that will allow us to get what is commensurate to the value that we're bringing to the marketplace. And for a lot of us who are business people or those who are just starting to go into business, we need to realize the difference in market dynamics, the different markets we're playing in, and how the market reward our product, how the market reward the things that we're doing. It's important that we know these things and would help us to get the best that we deserve. So putting all of these value, markets, and the brand puts this mix together is what I am sharing on that particular program. And I've noticed that for a few skills that I have deployed in the past years, all the people who have similar skills did not or never knew that they could charge as much as I was paid for those skills back in the days. And I'm not limiting it to just skills alone. It's also cut across different kinds of businesses. So if you have a product you're selling, for example, how do you get paid more for that product than other people are getting paid? So that's what that is about. So I was just working on the content of that course, and a part of me just felt like coming out to share. Maybe the more I teach, the deeper understanding I get about the things that I want to share with you. And that's why I decided to come live. For those who are probably still awake, depending on your time zone, I'm currently in Abuja, Nigeria, and this is about 12:16 a.m. My computer's time is 3 a.m. So, by the way, if you're watching this, you can just do a shout out in the comments so that I'll see you. I know a couple of people are watching me live, but I don't know who you are yet until you send a message in the comments. So, just tell me where you're watching from and your name. I'll probably just say shout out to you for that context. So, I'm at a particular place where I'm trying to define a special business concept that is called affiliate marketing. And I wanted to demystify. Adams, I can see you. How are you? Good morning. I wanted to demystify the concept of that business because a lot of people have bastardized it. They have uh, desecrated that beautiful business concept. But of course, the fact that some people used a business concept the wrong way does not make the business concept bad. There are still those who use it the right way. And naming a product can make the product become new. That's why it is fine to change your names. All right, when you have a different name, it makes you new all over again. And when you have a business concept that has a bad name, just change the name. And the business concept is still good. It's going to become pretty good. All right, I see it. Thank God. How are you? Thank God. Good morning. Okay, so that's the important thing. So I'm trying to address affiliate marketing from three particular angles. One is the psychology. What does it really mean? The second one is the strategy. How do you really do it? And then the last one, of course, is the focus. What are the things that you're supposed to put your attention to, supposed to begin to build, and all of that? This is very important context. Um, how do I pronounce this name? Ikwe Clovis. I see you. Hello, Clovis. All right. So these are the things that I intend to share on this particular. Oh, I can do this. I remember. Is this possible? Uh, yeah, I think it's possible. All right. So now I'm able to put the names of the people who are saying shout out to me on my screen. Oh, fantastic. I haven't forgotten I have this. I've forgotten that I have this ability to do this. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you, Adams. Yes. Fantastic. Okay, so I think I'll keep doing that the more comments that you guys drop on the broadcast. Okay, so now every business um, that you engage in or you can engage in have different formats and different model. One major model is called the B2B business. All right, and the B2B are the kinds of businesses or products and services that are directed to other businesses. It means your customers are businesses. Your customers are not individual consumers. All right. The people that are buying from you are other businesses. You know that that's pretty direct. And then we have the B2C businesses, which are businesses that their customers are consumers. Whatever product or service that they render, whoever is buying it to consume it. Okay, so it's either the customer consumer are different but are tied together, they are end users, excuse me, which means at the end of the day they consume it. Because you know that sometimes your customers are not the consumer. For example, if you run a school, a preschool or primary or secondary school, you are not the parents are not your consumers, but the parents are your customers. All right, the parents are your customers. And when you're creating your marketing and awareness and all of that, you're not targeting the students. You're not targeting Taiwo. I see you. Yusuf, I also see you. Ifunaya, hello Ifunaya, good morning, how you doing? All right, it's watching from Ghana. Ghana is still in yesterday. That's an hour behind. How is Ghana, by the way? All right. So your consumer are the children, but your customers are the parents. So, but they are tied together. You can't reach your consumer directly. You have no message other than delivering value to your consumers. But to your customer, you have ability to craft a marketing message. You have ability to build a brand. You have ability to communicate what you want them to do so that they buy the product or your service in this context of a school and deliver it to the final consumer who are the children. So when you understand these two mix is important. And the third one is called the B to B to C. All right. The B to B to C. So these particular kinds of business are dealing, they are acting in form of an intermediary, all right, between the producer of a certain value and the consumer of that same value. All right. So, for example, um, let's take a shopping mall. Is Yole this? Please get the door. Let's take a shopping mall. Let's say Shoprite, for example, as a supermarket. So ShopRite deals with businesses that produce products and services. They have brought communion for me. Go and drop it on that table. When I'm done with the life, I'll come and chow. Or Kukuma, bring it. Let me be eating and be talking. Here we are trying to be natural. It's fine. I'll be eating and be talking. Sure, you guys will permit me. Don't eat in your dreams. Oh. Bring it here. Thank you. So I'll sign the stuff for you. Thank you. Have a lovely rice. And, oh, you brought coleslaw. Is this dodo very soft? Oh, I'm supposed to pay. Oh. Where is I'm supposed to have a bag. Is it here? Okay, is it? I found it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to a very natural live session. Yeah, you can try this. What about the ice I ordered? Yeah, we'll go back and bring ice before I pay you. In Jesus' name, I bind you. Go and bring ice. Are you tired? I'll give you tip, 500 naira tip for serving me. Okay, thank you. All right, Adam is watching from Ugeli in Delta State. How are you, Adams? How is Ugeli today? All right. So now this kind of intermediary type of business deals with both the producer and the consumer. All right. So they are more like a distributor kind of concept. So they stand in between. They are closer to the consumer. They know what the consumer wants. And then they find the producers who can create such things and simply become the platform that connects the two of them. All right. So they serve both the businesses who are producing product and service, and they serve the consumers who are, or customers who are consuming product and service. So they are actually in the middle. Now, we have a whole lot of benefits if we fall within this particular category, which means we are in the middle. We have a lot of benefits. We don't have to create the product, we don't have to create the brand. We'll simply operate based on research to find what is working and then find what people need and then do the matching together. All right. For example, somebody wants to invest in real estate. They need um, something I've forgotten about. I have water here. They are bringing more. This water is even small. I told this lady to bring two. Okay, we have some extra water in the house because I drink a lot of water. They say it's very good for you to drink a lot of water. Very nice. So, guys, please pardon me to have breakfast or dinner. We'll call this one. Mm. While I teach. This is not a paid class, so I'm free to do whatever I like. I do. Mm. 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 Okay. Now, sometimes the best business to start with is the B2B to C, where you're simply a platform that connects buyers to seller. And there are too many options like that. Hmm? Let's take a man as a case study. His name is Jeff. Agbabiaka Bezos. Jeff Agbabiaka Bezos. That's JAB. Hmm? JAB started a business that actually wanted people I actually wanted people to be able to get access to books. There's another guy at the same time that wants people to have access to books. His name is also Jeff Eruobodo Bezos. That's Jeb. So we have Jab, JAB, and we have Jeb, JEB. Now, Jeb wanted to do B2C. So he started to write books and publish them and try to sell them online. Jab, on the other hand, which is Jeff Agbabiaka Bezos, decided to look for people who have written books already and say, can I sell this book for you? Can I sell these books for you? And I'm going to take this commission, or give me this book at your price. Give me the permission to add any amount I would like to add on it, and I'll sell it for you on my website. So Jab built a website called Amazon.com, and Jeb built a website called Emazon.com. Emazon.com. My question is, which of the two of them would succeed greatly? Of course, you know the answer, because all of you know Amazon, all right? And you don't know Amazon, because Amazon, in the next 30 years, is probably going to have maximum 300 books, or maybe maximum 1,000 books that he has written by himself. And nobody really will be interested in him as much as he would have loved them to be. But if you check Jeff Agbabiaka Bezos, the founder of Amazon, he has become, for 2 different times, the richest man in the world. Okay, my lady is here now. Sure, you know you are popular. Everybody all over the world has seen your face. Yes. Oh, yeah, take. Put it is savings. I hope there's money inside that thing. If there's not, you have dashed me. You have dashed me for free. So, guys, you see that sometimes developing your own product and trying to sell it to consumers or customers, what's that? You put the wrong side of the card. It is where you are sleepy. Are you doing ping, ping, ping? This food is sweet, small.
Small.
I've not tasted the rice yet, sir.
You have not tried our coconut rice.
I don't like coconut rice. Most of the people don't know how to make it.
What about native rice?
This is your rice that use this long rice, basmati. Basmati is not sweet. Use normal local rice.
No, now depends. If you say you don't want basmati rice, you can use local rice now.
To do the jollof rice. And it's when I now have started eating.
There are some people that don't eat it. They'll say, oh, okay, I don't use it.
That thing look like rubber. And this is not hot. Oh. They have cooked it since you slept off. You did not burn the food. It's not hot now. How about to be hot and be burning my mouth? There's this sweetness that comes with food. No, don't worry. I don't put salad. You want to microwave my salad? Because law. Yeah. But I've paid you now. I'm supposed to remove 1,000 naira from that. For bringing cold food. Good night. Bye-bye. Thank you. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, for the breaking in transmission. So I'll be rounding up my thoughts pretty soon anyway. But I hope you guys are getting some value. Okay, guys. So you have a higher chance of succeeding if you build a business model that connects producers of products to consumers of products. One of those benefits is the fact that you can deal in multiple products within a short period of time. You can always improve on the product you can put up, and you can switch between products easily without running any form of costs, all right, based on what the market wants. So I see it as a very sustainable, it's millennial in age, and very lucrative and easy to grow, easy to build kind of business model. People call it affiliate marketing, some call it distributorship, some call it different kinds of names over the years. All right. The food is entering your eyes. Abisola, Abisoye, how are you? You want to retire? Oh my goodness. Mm, mm. If you're not here, you're missing. Mm, mm. Okay. Now, if you want to be able to do that, there are a few steps you need to take in order to be able to either build a B2B2C business or a B2B or B2C. Everything starts with what market you want to play in, which is the niche. The second is what gap are in those markets that you have found that you want to provide value to fill. That is where product problem analysis comes up. For example, I'm currently trying to deal with the African earning market. That's young Africans' ability to make money, either through business or through jobs. All right. So I notice a big gap. Big gap is that undervalued, grossly undervalued. The currencies are dying, but people are still earning the same amount. Excuse me, even though everything else has gone up. So the income market is a big niche that I'm looking into. And I've seen the problem and I've seen solutions to it. So I'm going to be making content like I'm making right now to talk about if you're not earning up to these amounts and you have A, B, C qualifications, then something is wrong. And it's an emergency. We need to act on it immediately. So here are the things you need to do in order to be able to position yourself to increase your ability to earn more. Because I know people's lives will be better if they make more money. See, our goal is to make more money the easiest way possible. So we're always looking for easiest way to make money, but ultimately to also make more money. So if you're giving 3 hours, that's too small. If you're giving like 10 hours of work per day to make $1,000, for example, when you listen to people like me, you're trying to do two things. Number one, you're trying to increase your income from $1,000 to maybe $5,000. And at the end of the day, at the same time, you're trying to reduce the quantity of work that you're doing from 10 hours worth of work, for measuring based on time, for example. You're trying to reduce it from 10 hours to maybe 8 hours, 5 hours. So after listening to me about 1 year and all the things you learn, you are now spending 5 hours of work and you're making $5,000. Your income has increased 5 times and your work input has reduced, all right, halfway. So now you have 5 hours saved up that you can use to do other important things in your life. You can actually live, all right, and then you have 4,000 extra dollar that you can now spend on those important things. This is how people can live long, all right. This is how society can grow. This is how we can also help governments, to do the things that they are supposed to do that they are not doing. So if by the virtue of the things I do, I'm able to help 5 of you, 10 of you, 100 of you achieve that, all right, you would have paid me some money, all right, that also bring value to me in my own personal income, which is what I teach people. If you really want to succeed, just help others succeed. And there are different ways you can do that, So while I do that for you, I make more money, you make more money, everybody is happy, all right? So that is the thing. Somebody wants to be my cook. Can you cook? Sometime last year, I was trying to hire a cook for 2 million naira a month. Because I noticed how much I was spending on food in Dubai. If I convert it to naira, it was almost 3 million naira. So I was crying. You know that part of the reason I'm staying in Nigeria is because of food. Food is so cheap here. See all these nice things that you just have me now. It's less than 50 dirham. Everything is less than 50 dirham. And this is supposed to be very expensive. Like the top 5% expensive food in Nigeria. So I'm eating here. I have salad, I have plantain, I have jollof rice, I have big coca fishes, I have water. I can just imagine that. It's crazy. So I'm spending far lesser. If I eat this kind of food in Dubai, in a normal restaurant, this will cost about between 150 to 200. 150 would be roughly about 45,000 to 60,000. That's one plate. And this everything that this person charged me is like 12K. 12K. Just imagine that. It's pretty crazy. All right, guys. Let me give you two more value quickly, or one more, I think. I've talked about niche. I talk about problem, and then the last one is content. I think I've even talked about the three of them. So there's a niche, the problem analysis, and then the content delivery. So what you do with content is first you want to create awareness of your personal brand. Hi, ladies and gentlemen, everybody in the world, pay attention to me. My name is Anthony Gonzalez. I am here to help you do this or do that or do that. That is the message you want to pass, but you're not going to pass it directly because somebody's going to pay attention to you. All right? So you're going to need what they call a hook, something to get people's attention. And then when you hook them, you give them a free value. And when they get the free value, they remember you. You introduce yourself to the mix. And that is how you begin the the concept of content creation. All right? So these are the three major things you do as an affiliate marketer or as somebody who is in the business to consumer. That's B2B2C. All right? Which is the easiest form of business actually. Or let me call it the simplest form of business, but not the easiest. So something can be simple and not easy. Right? So it means it still takes hard work. Unfortunately, because of the pandemic of affiliate marketing in Africa, especially in Nigeria, people market this business concept as something that is easy. All right. It is not easy, it's only simple. It's simple because anyone can do it who decides to put in the work and the time, and they can succeed massively with it. But if you're not willing to put in the time and the work, you will not get any result out of it. But then people tells you that, just join, bring money, join Ziba, join Espanier, join all the names, you know them. And once you join them, you just make money in 2 weeks. I joined this thing, and in 2 weeks I make this million. Well, that's the problem. It is not that easy. It can be that simple, yes, but it's not that easy because for you to make whatever you made, if you did make it, there are works you put in that you don't talk about in marketing. All right? Oh, excuse me. Please, can we be connected with you on WhatsApp? Connected with me on WhatsApp? I don't know my number by heart. I've shared it with you, but we'll find a way. I should open a restaurant. Will you come and eat at the restaurant? I'm actually working on a restaurant thingy this new year by God's grace. I think we'll start with one. But I'm looking for investors. I want to raise $1 million to start a restaurant in Lagos. So my idea of restaurant business is to create a fast-growing strategic chain. So every restaurant will start as between 1 month to 3 months to fund another branch. Between 1 month to 3 months to fund another branch. So just imagine this, that you build a restaurant, you make a very strong awareness about it. Then you allow people to vote publicly which area they want a branch to come to. And then you use those data to decide where your next move is going to be. So within 1 year of organizing the restaurant, you should have a minimum of 4 to 12 outlets in 1 year. Strategic 4 to 12 outlets. But if I'm going to ever do a restaurant, which I know I want to, some of you don't know that I've sold food before. Like, I've actually been a chef selling food before. Not just selling the food, I made the food. This guy was part of the things I can make, dodo. All right. I don't think I should keep this video on YouTube, but I think I should take it down. It's really been a privilege just gisting with you guys, those of you who are awake and talking back to me. And I'm really enjoying it. So it's making real sense. So I have a fantastic restaurant idea that is going to be tech-based. Very, very tech-based. The food will be very affordable. And it's going to be the first restaurant that allows you to eat for free. And apart from allowing you to eat for free, you would also be able to make money from the restaurants by performing simple tasks. Let me give you an example. Let's say you perform some tasks and you're able to make, like, say, let's talk Naira. 10 Naira for every customer that eats in that particular restaurant for a week. If you have 1,000 customers every day, that's going to give you 700,000 in income for a week. As just anybody, not the restaurant I'm talking about. How much is 10 Naira? It doesn't even buy water. But if we project it over 7,000 people within a week buying food, 7,000 people. That's 70,000. Am I correct? Yeah, 70,000. Okay, I wanted to say 100 naira. Sorry. So there's a whole lot of beautiful ideas that we can actually work together around in order to be able to create all of those things. One of the major reasons to go into food business is because people will always eat. Just make sure the food tastes great and they can afford it. You have multiple people eating every day. All right? It's a fantastic business model. And we're going to do it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've shared with you niche problem content. There's more, but that's all I will give you for free. Let me go and give the rest to my students who bought the Beyond the Course. So, in case you want to buy the Beyond the Course, I'm going to put a link in the description. You can quickly look into that. You can send me a message on Instagram, and we can take it from there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I believe you will have a beautiful, beautiful night rest. I need to finish up this food so I can finish my recording. All right, I'll see you all at the family meeting tomorrow. Thank you. God bless.
A powerful business coach, millionaire mentor, a multi-talented serial entrepreneur, Africa's most sought-after sales guru, the boss of sales superstars, internationally acclaimed best-selling author, a public speaker par excellence, life and finance strategist.
My name is Sam Harvard.
All right, I think I'm done.